Well, most people rent an apartment because a home may be too expensive, and it seems like an easy way to save on living expenses. But new numbers suggest Bakersfield rent prices are soaring through the roof. 23 ABC's Andrew Worth looks at what is behind this dramatic rise right now. Andrew.
That's right, Tim. A rental housing survey released last week says Bakersfield experienced one of the largest apartment price hikes in the nation. And while that may be true in one area, there is hope for those looking to rent. Rent is on the rise in Bakersfield. A new survey shows rental prices are up significantly this month alone.
The whole market up till, say, 18 months ago was actually trending upwards.
The report released by Abodo, an online apartment resource, says Bakersfield made the top 10 cities in the nation for steepest rent increases during the month of March. And that comes at a bad time for many workers laid off in the oil industry.
Just based on what's going on in the local economy, specifically with the oil industry, where you're starting to see, a fairly sizable number of layoffs.
Leaving Thurston and other property management companies to question where this information was gathered, saying it does not match the trends they're seeing.
We haven't seen numbers like what they had indicated. I think they had said 8% in that particular article. We typically are seeing anywhere from 3 to 5% rent growth in Bakersfield.
In fact, the survey focused on one-bedroom apartments only, claiming that Bakersfield had an 8% increase. But two-bedroom apartment rates saw no change, and three-bedroom apartments actually are cheaper right now.
People either look for smaller living arrangements, which would explain why the studios and lofts are seeing a little bit of rent appreciation.
Thurston says it's important to keep these surveys in perspective, understanding that sometimes the research just scratches the surface of the real issue.
Without really knowing where they're gathering their data or in what manner they're going about gathering their data, it's really hard to pinpoint exactly, where that 8% is coming from.
And while Bakersfield's rent was on the rise, places like Tucson, Sacramento, and Las Vegas all topped the list for the sharpest decrease in percent of rent. In studio, Andrew Worth, 23 ABC.